This is Miss Dutchins, and I'm going to tell you about the assignment Mercantilism. So basically, this is a short assignment because you only have today to do this. So it's not going to have a lot of heavy-hitting stuff or a lot of slides to it. So just FYI, it is due tonight by 11:59 p.m. Anyways, so what you're going to do for this assignment is first watch the video directions. Make sure you're doing that so that way you know what you're supposed to do. It makes my life a lot easier and your life a lot easier because there's less likely of a chance for you getting an answer wrong. So first, watch the video directions. Then you're going to go to the actual directions, which are going to show you, just it says, click through each of the slides, answer the questions carefully, make sure that each of the questions are answered with full sentences. Notice that some of the slides and 4 and 8 require sorting. So this next slide, you're going to read this part right here, and then you're going to answer this question in this box. Very simple, very easy. The same thing with the next slide. The next slide, you're going to read up here, you're going to read the question, and you're going to answer it here. Then the next slide, what you're going to do is a little different. It says raw materials are goods that are used to finish or manufacture a product. Directions. Pictured are a bunch of manufactured goods and raw materials. Sort them into the correct box. So raw material is what it is before it's made into something. So for instance, like what we got here. So we got a tree. Okay, so a tree would be counted as a raw material. And that raw material would then be turned into a chair or a barrel or something like that. So that gives you an idea of what a raw material is and a manufactured material. So a raw material is, again, what the material once was, and then manufactured is what was it made into. The next slide says draw a happy mercantilist leader. So think about those leaders who benefited from economic trade of mercantilism. What would they have to be happy about? Happy with the trade. What would they have to be happy with the trade? Sorry, that was a tongue twister. To draw, you can insert shapes, or you can use the line tool. Insert a line to draw lines. Feel free to change colors and add text to explain your drawing. So you're pretty much just doing stick figures. So, because I think that's the only thing you can really do. You can use the scribble thing, but you can just draw little stick figures to give you an idea of like what would be a happy mercantilism. If you want to add pictures from the internet, that's fine. Just go up to like insert image, and then you can search it. Either search the web, or you can have a photo on your iPad or whatever. But this is when you're just drawing a happy mercantilist leader. Basically, what do they want? What makes them happy? Then the next slide, you're going to, again, just read, and then you're going to answer these two questions. So it also says to view a more detailed and accurate version of the triangle, you can click here. So if you click here, you do have to be percent mode to click that. But once you click there, it'll take you to another place that'll give you a more accurate map. So just FYI. Then the next slide, so this part right here is just, you're just reading it, and then you're answering the questions down here. And then this slide right here, it says, mercantilism was very much a system of power and money. The people at the top of the system made the most money, and they had the most power. The people at the bottom of this system had the least. So directions below are some people who would somehow be involved in the system of mercantilism. Sort them from the most power to the least power. Then in the text box, explain why you rank them that way. So you're going to read each of these little descriptions of people, and you're going to put them in order of who do you think is the most powerful, who is the least powerful. So you just put them in a line, and then just from the most power to the least power. Then you're going to explain what you did and why you did it down here. So why did you put them in that order? Then the next slide is going to have you go to page 10 of your student notebook, and you're going to complete page 10. It's going to have to do with mercantilism. It's going to kind of just test your knowledge and whether you did this assignment. And then the last slide is just don't forget to turn it in or mark done as in class. Yeah, sorry. Don't forget to hit turn in or mark as done in Google Classroom. But that's it for this assignment. Again, it's pretty short. It's due tonight just because we didn't have school yesterday. So That's it. If you have any questions, make sure to message me and remind. Thanks.